Hi smart people! Again, welcome to my channel. I'm actually about to sleep right now, but I realized I need to shoot this vlog for all of you. So stay tuned. So how we can actually do the right research for B2B companies, like how we can actually find a very good lead through LinkedIn, because we're talking about how we can narrow down companies that we would like to call. So this is for those you salesperson, executive, looking for executive like yourself, that you want to find a very good lead, but you don't know where to find it, like big enterprises. So we're talking about like 500 to 1,000 companies, like medium to large enterprises, like SAP, like SAP, like IBM, like Oracle, like name those big companies that you know. Those are the type of B2B leads that we are looking for. Now, how we can actually find the right company that we were gonna close that is worth 10,000 US dollars, that is worth 5,000 US dollars, that is worth 20,000 US dollars. Those big companies that can actually invest and has the budget or has the money to invest, that we can actually close. I've been in this industry for like couple of years already, and I'm doing this because I don't want you to make the same mistake that I did in the past. Or let's say, as much as possible, you can minimize or you minimize your mistakes and learn from me, from my experience. So I work with, with big companies with 1,000 employees or even like 10,000 employees. So my main industry is finding the right audience, the B2B, it's business to business, and for the benefit of those who don't know what is B2B and what is B2C. So B2B is a business to business and B2C is business to customer. So what I normally do is the B2B or the business to business. So we close like more than 1,000 US dollars, like 2,000 US dollars, 10,000 US dollars, 20,000 US dollars, and even 50,000 US dollars. Like that is in a month time. Now, who are the type of companies who invest in events like us? So we normally organize events, and those big companies, invest that huge amount of money. So yes, our discussion on how we can find those big enterprises, how we can, deal with them. Imagine if you have, 1,000 or 10,000 employees in that organization. Who needs to be called? Like, what's the level of the decision maker that you think who, the right person or the right audience? B2B sales, it's crucial that you know who you are looking for. Like B2B sales is business to business, right? So it's like big enterprises. We are targeting big companies like Oracle, SAP, Unilever, IBM, Accenture, those type of companies, those big companies that you want to target, for example. So it's crucial that first you identify the industry, like what type of industry you are in right now. Like if you are in a technology industry, who are the big names under that technology industries? What solutions? So first is the industries, like if you're in the technology industries. Second is that the solutions that they provide. Because if we're talking about technology, it can be hardware, it can be software. So that's two types. So you have to do your research before you use LinkedIn in finding the right company, because I promise you, LinkedIn is very easy to use or to navigate, especially if you know what type of company you're looking for. So you can just type in the name of that company in Google, but I mean in LinkedIn, but you cannot find something that you don't even know in the first place, right? So that's why you need to first identify the industries, what category they are, and second is the solutions that they offer in technology. So if you're in technology, let's say web development or IT security or software development, or if you are in e-commerce, from my side, like in e-commerce, the category is in e-commerce. And what solutions? Like for e-commerce, there's like digital payments, there's digital marketing. So you have to do your research before you check them on LinkedIn, because LinkedIn will just show you everything. So if you will type in LinkedIn the company name, it will show you everyone under that company. Like if you type Accenture, all the employees under Accenture and all the solutions of Accenture, it will just show you. And even in Google, if you're gonna type them in Google, Google is your friend. It's like your best friend. You ask Google the right question and Google will give you the right answer. So if you are looking for a wrong company, then Google will also give you a wrong company. So it's very important that you know what you're looking for, you identify it, know the solutions, and the third one is you organize it. Like do it in categories. All right, since you already know the industries, like you're in the technology industries and you already know the solutions that you're looking for, like let's say you're looking for a digital marketing provider companies, or you're looking for a digital payment provider company, so at least you already know the solutions. Then you need to list down the top 10 companies. Okay, it's very important that you know who are the companies under the top 10 or top 20. Why it's in top 10, why it's not top 30, why it's not top 50, or maybe top 100. The reason why we need to get first the top 10 companies, it's because these are the big ones. If you search it in Google, Google will give you those companies who is in the first ranking. So it's the algorithm. Like if this companies is always on number one, because of course, I've also have like a like little background about SEO and web development software, something like that in the past. So SEO is a search engine optimization. Now, if this company is showing number one in Google, like in the top page, like in the first page, which means that they have very good backlinks, like they have a very good reputation, they're big companies, because this company invests in SEO, they invest in marketing, so they want to always be in the top rank. Like if you search them or if you search a certain solutions, they want to be on top, they always want to be on top. And if they invested in their SEO and in their backlinks, they will always show in the first page. That's the reason why this top 10 companies will show on the first page of Google. So you have to get first the first top 10 companies, or let's say top 20 companies under that category. So you need to be very specific with the category and solutions you wanna research. Either it's in technology, either it's in food and beverage, everything. Like this is applicable not only in my, in my job, like in sales, but this can also be applied in your current job right now. Like if you're looking for something and you want to get the top companies for B2B, then you just type it in the keyword top 10 companies or top 10 to 20 companies under the solutions that you're looking for. So let's say, for example, you're looking for a digital payment. You just type in the top 10 companies who provides for the digital payments, and Google will actually show you those top 10 companies that provides for a digital payment, digital marketing, or whatever that you want to research. Then the next one is that you check this company by going to their websites. Okay, you check their website. If they have very good website, then of course they have the money to invest in website. You cannot, put your website in that, in the web if you don't have the money to invest, in building up a very good website. So it's important that this company also have the money to invest, because this is actually the reason why you're researching the top 10 companies. Otherwise, don't waste your time calling them or message these companies if you think that they don't have the money to invest in your offer or in your solutions. All right, once you are now in LinkedIn, so let's assume that you already have the company on top of your head that you wanna check out in LinkedIn, if he's the CEO or if he or she is the right, people to talk to. You just go to LinkedIn and you can see filter. Like under the organization or under the name of the company, there's a filter, and once you click filter, it will show all the data that you wanna know with that certain organization. Like you just need to put it in filter. It's like filter will make your job easier because you can type in there the job title that you want to research. Like for example, the CEO or the head of the marketing or the managing director, you just put there under the title the CEO, and you can also put their locations. As I mentioned to you, you need to know which region that you want to target, so you put there, if it's in the Philippines, you put there Philippines, or if it's in US, which country in US you want to target. So you have to narrow it down as much as possible. We need to get the right person, right? So you narrow it down and you just click there the industries that you wanna target, of course, and then you just click filter. Then LinkedIn will show you all the people, just something like that. So LinkedIn will show you the decision makers or the job title that you choose to research. I mean, LinkedIn will show you the right audience that you put in your filter. So filter will make your job easier. That's one thing. So again, please don't forget to like and subscribe and click as well the notification bell so you will be notified every week with our videos. And if you have questions or comments under LinkedIn, like you want to know something about LinkedIn, just comment it down below, and I'll see you on the other side. Thank you and good night, guys. I will sleep now. Mwah.